It's been called the Edward Jones Dome since 2002, but the Rams have been calling it home since 1995. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos will start this drive at the 20. Gets the pass off. Makes the catch. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Dumps it out left.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Here's the give. The stop was made by James Butler. Moreno comes away with 5 yards on the carry. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down behind the line.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Avery takes it at the 21. They get him at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackson can't hang on to the ball. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Fields picks it up. The Broncos come away with the football.
Great job getting the recovery that time. There were a lot of bodies around, but his was the biggest and won.
It's the tailback. Tackle is made by Leonard Little. Gain of 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again. The stop was made by Atagua. A pickup of 4, and so it'll be 3rd down. Passes the ball. He's there for the catch. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Throws it short.
Has it on the sideline, but was he in bounds? The officials will huddle.
Offensive line this one up at the 12. Moreno on the inside handoff.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
To the end zone. It's broken up. Brandon Marshall was the intended receiver on the play. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He breaks the tackle. Drop at the 31. They'll take over at the 31. And the defense has a heavy rush. Screen pass to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. That's a 6-yard loss.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Passes on the move. Pollock was there on the tackle.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Steven Jackson found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards, good enough for the first down. Passes it out, and it's knocked down. Then they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. It's the tailback. Won't be stopped. Jackson gains around 6 yards on the run. Rolls right. Dumps it out right. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Well, that's really just giving in to the defense there. If you're just going to dump it off like that and accept a beating, so be it.
And takes a terrible bounce. The Broncos take the field, looking to put together a scoring drive. They came away with 3 the last time out. Across midfield. Finally brought down at the 32-yard line.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
Gets the pass away.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
The defense has him surrounded.
Good coverage and good push by the Rams.
Deep pass, end zone. Lloyd thought he had a sure catch.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
It's off the upright and good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. He gets out to about the 22-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22. He'll get the call again. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
That's what we are.
Holding offense. Repeat, 2nd down.
So it's 2nd and long now after the penalty. Throws it out. Wilson bats it away.
Alfonso Smith had the coverage on the play.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Makes the short throw. Still pushing. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
The Broncos came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
Royal takes it at the 28. takes it back to around the 40.
The Broncos' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
He throws short. Laurinaitis was there to bring him down.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Moreno gets the ball left side. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure.
It was up there. Whatever.
Yes, he got there.
The NFL has become such a passing league. I think that run almost caught him off guard a little bit. Nicely done.
Another run. Will Witherspoon makes the tackle. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. There's a flag on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense. Repeat. 2nd down.
2nd and 13 coming up here. Here's the pass. Pass is complete. The stop was made by Butler.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Gives to the back. Scott hits him for a loss at the 35-yard line.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
It's the tailback.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Moves to his right. Passive. Wade gets the pick. And that throw will cost them possession.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
Brings it in. Pollock makes the tackle. Steven Jackson with his 3rd reception. The halfback with the carry. He's hammered in the backfield.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
There for the catch. He lost yardage on the play. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
It's down at the 3. The Broncos come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Gets the pass out. O.J. Atagwe is there on the tackle.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Tackle was made by Adam Carricker. 6-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd down. He'll get it again. He didn't get back to the line.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Is there for the catch. The completion goes for negative yardage, loss of 2.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
He makes it out to the 49-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Gets the ball away. He leaps. It's caught.
And when you're trying to catch those high hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Short throw to the left. The stop was made by Smith. That's a 7-yard gain.
Nice pre-snap read that time by the quarterback. He saw the zone coverage and went to the out route.
Flips it out short. Smith picks it off. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Prater adds the extra point.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
They get him at the 27. The Rams want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. He's dragged down on the play.
Fields has sack number 1 of the season.
Screen pass to the back. Still working. Steven Jackson now has 5 catches. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. And it's completed. Still moving.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 43 before he's hit and dropped. On the ground with a tailback. Dropped behind the line.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Here's the throw. McBath gets his hand on it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It'll go out at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Moreno takes the handoff. Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe. Moreno gets about 4 yards on the play. The stop was made by Laurinaitis.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
He throws right. There for the reception. Tackle was made by James Butler.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Short throw. Drops the easy pick. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Great protection. Comes down with it. The stop was made by Fletcher. Royal with his third reception. On the ground with a tailback. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. We played a quarter. The score is 13-0. Broncos. From the 36-yard line. Passes it. Lloyd fumbled.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
Marshall gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
The Broncos are going to hold on to it.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile, but the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
Short throw to the right.
This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? They're not going to give it to him.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackle was made by Chris Long. Moreno picks up about 4 yards on the play. They'll give it off here. They get him down, but the huge play will result in a 1st and goal for the Broncos. Rolling right. And he caught it. Looks like the penalty is going to cost them. This one should be coming back. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Buckhalter takes the handoff. Fletcher is there on the tackle. Buckhalter picks up about 7 yards on the run. And they'll run him again. Chris Long makes the tackle. Buckhalter gains about a yard on the play. Throws it short. The stop was made by Chamberlain. Scheffler picks up about 5 yards with the catch. And he makes it.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
And with that, the score is the Broncos 16, the Rams nothing. And he gets brought down hard.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
And they got him.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Broncos.
Passes away. makes the catch. McBath was there on the tackle. Foster makes his third grab. They hand it off. Berry makes the tackle. They get 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Throws it. He's there for the catch.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Jackson gets the call.
The Rams are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Gives it off. The stop was made by Tulloch. A 10-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. Short pass. Touchdown Rams. Mark Bulger has been a leader all season long. That touchdown pass makes it 35. Josh Brown tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Hit and dropped at the 22.
The Broncos are feeling a pretty good vibe right now on offense. They feel like they can move the ball at will, and they've got a bit of a cushion, but still too early to relax. Can't let off the gas now.
Throws it short. Laurinaitis was there on the tackle. Marshall picks up 7 yards with that catch. They hand it off. Still on his feet.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
The stop was made by O.J. Atagwe.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Throws it. Drops the sure pick. Lloyd was the intended receiver. Gets the pass away. Falls incomplete. James Butler was defending on the play. Avery will be the return man. He makes it out to the 33-yard line.
The Rams got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
Bulger will hand it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Jackson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Gets the pass off. Dumerville is there to bring him down. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
A couple of yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He fights forward to about the 46. Wilson makes the tackle. Passes the ball. Pass is complete. Goodman is there on the tackle. Foster brings in his 80th catch of the season. Gives to the back. Jackson gets 6 yards on the play. Goodman comes away with a sack.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. First down.
Crushed as he threw. They take him down, but not before he gives the Rams a 1st and goal. Here they go, 1st and goal, down by a couple of possessions. They hand it off.
Not sure if he got in. They're saying no score on the play.
This is the 10th play of the drive. Tries for the end zone. Goodman has it.
Tom, this guy had to be a wide receiver at one point in his career. No way a defensive back makes a catch like that. That was tremendous.
Short pass to his left. Chamberlain drags him to the ground at the 17. Lloyd makes his 3rd catch of the game. Passes it out. Brings it in. The stop was made by Otagwe. And he roiled with his 4th catch of the game. Gets the pass away. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
Otagwe had the coverage on the play.
Sitting in section 25, row 22, you've won an all-expenses paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
They hand it off. Tackle was made by Chamberlain.
The Broncos get another big gain there. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with what they're doing right now in the running game.
And they'll run him again. He's still going. The stop was made by James Butler. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Throws short. James Butler was there to bring him down. And he roiled. Now has 5 catches. Moreno, the ball carrier. The tackle was made by Long. Moreno gains around 6 yards on the run. Give to the tailback. Witherspoon will drop him behind the line at the 28. He throws right. There for the catch. The stop was made by Bartell. Lloyd makes his 90th catch of the year. Throws it out. Touchdown, Broncos. Hurst has been a leader all season long. That touchdown pass makes it 35. Prater is good on the point after.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. referee fields it at the 2. He makes it back to the 25. The Rams turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. And they get to him. Dumerville has 5 sacks on the year.
It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Jackson takes it up the middle. 3 yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Here's the pass.
Pollock makes the tackle.
The Broncos are flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
He fields it at the 17.
He makes it out to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Here's the give. The stop was made by Chris Long.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. About 8 yards there.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
Passing is there for the catch.
Tackle was made by Bartell.
Lloyd makes it 5 catches for the game.
Moreno gets the call again. Chamberlain is there on the tackle.
Chamberlain is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Gets the pass out.
The stop was made by Fletcher.
Brandon Marshall has now caught 70 passes on the season. Gets the ball away.
Tackle was made by James Butler.
The Broncos are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
He'll get the call again. Will Witherspoon cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Here's the throw. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
And it's completed. Marshall makes it 5 catches for the game. And this is the 10th play of the drive. He'll try the end zone. Tipped away. Marshall was his intended target. This is the 11th play of this drive. On the ground with a tailback. The Rams take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. The field goal attempt will be about a 26-yarder. So the score now, the Broncos 26, the Rams 7. He's tackled at the 30.
The Rams are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Passes it. There for the reception. Burton makes his third catch of the game. The Rams will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. From the 47-yard line. The pass is away.
The stop was made
By Brian Doctor. An impressive showing by the wideout in the first half. He's already gone over 100 yards receiving.
Not a lot of mystery to this offense, is there? They're going to get it to this wide receiver. They know what he's capable of doing, and there is some great communication going on, verbal and nonverbal, between the quarterback and the receiver out here in the first half.
And he's hit as he throws.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Hammered as he lets it go.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He throws left.
Has his pass ball incomplete.
It's fourth down. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt.
and it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
They get him at the 23-yard line. They'll start at the 23.
Moreno takes the give.
Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
O.J. Atogwe is there on the tackle. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the other scores from the first half of action. It's time to check out who's making noise around the NFL. Barber has rushed for over 150 yards. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, there was a pretty big gap in total plays run for each team, and it favored Denver. No Sean Moreno has rushed for over 150 yards. Denver is on top 26-10. Here are the highlights from your game.
Second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to St. Louis.
Avery fields it at the goal line. Dropped at the 26-yard line. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. And the pass falls incomplete. Steven Jackson was the intended receiver on the play.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Jackson on the give. He fights forward to about the 29 before several defenders bring him down. Throws it. Dawkins intercepts it. The stop was made by Foster. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Passes to his left. Comes down with it. Tackle was made by Laurinaitis.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
They give it to the tailback. Scott was there to bring him down.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
He rolls out to the right. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Goes for the end zone.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Prater tacks on the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Dropped at the 29-yard line.
The Rams are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
He rolls right. It's tipped.
Pass incomplete.
2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Rolls right. Got it off barely. Picked off. The stop was made by Robinson. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Gives it off. Witherspoon makes the tackle. Moreno comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Throws it. Bartell knocks it away.
Bartell was defending on the play.
Gets the pass away. And the pass is incomplete.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
It's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
He'll down it in the end zone. The Rams come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Jackson takes it right side.
Davis was there to bring him down. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. Throws it short. The stop was made by McBath.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Gives to the back. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Throws it short. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass.
For all of our upcoming home games.
Gets the pass off. Tackle was made by Ayers.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Wilson will tackle him for a loss at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
The Rams are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
On the ground with a tailback. That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up second down. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Dumps it out left. It looks like he was able to bring it down inbounds. They'll discuss it. They rule it incomplete.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
He needs to get the pass off. It's intercepted. Look at that collision.
Nicely done. That's his second interception of the game. I really like the way he plays the corner position. You can see the anticipation.
Short pass to his left. Royal makes his 7th grab of the game. 2 yards away here on second down. Dumps it out right. Has it on the sideline, but was he in bounds? The officials will huddle.
I don't care who you're talking about. That was a tough catch for anybody in this league.
It's the tailback.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Avery fields it at the 46.
The Rams have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
He needs to make a decision. Throws it short. Champ Bailey had the coverage on the play. They line up at the 50. Passes the ball. Leaping catch.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play.
They line up at the 36. Rolling right. He's sacked. The Broncos make another mark in the sack column. I'm running out of room.
And I'll tell you what's impressive about it is they may get 10 more. They really have just overwhelmed this bunch up front.
He throws left, and he caught it. Jackson has 6 catches now. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Moves to his right. Sacked. The Broncos have been the dominant line today. I'll say that's 6 sacks for them now.
And, you know, it's really been the entire defense. It's not just been the defensive line or the linebackers or the secondary. This is a complete pressure kind of a defense.
Mark Bulgert has done an excellent job of leading the aerial attack in this one, racking up over 300 yards through the air. He passes short. Thomas was there to bring him down.
Very strange looking play on 3rd down. I don't know how you decide to make that throw when you know you need more yardage than that for a 1st down.
And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
So after that kick, the score is now the St. Louis Rams 13, the Broncos 36. He'll down it in the end zone. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Passes it out. Makes the catch. The 50. He's down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Denver. Denver Broncos
only needed one play to get it into the end zone, and it was a big one.
Prater adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
The Rams were able to score on that last series, but just a field goal, and sometimes those are actually momentum shifters for the defense.
Gets the pass away.
Goodman is there on the tackle.
Foster has 10 catches in the game. He's dropped.
Davis now has 5 sacks this season.
Offense faces a 2nd and 14 situation following the sack on 1st down.
Tackle was made by Ayers.
Ayers makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Throws it out. He makes another reception on the drive.
Well, let's face it, there really aren't too many plays in the playbook that would have gained enough for the 1st down there, so they just took what they could get.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24.
The Broncos punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
They go with the run.
O.J. Atogwe was there to bring him down. Moreno gains around 3 yards on the run.
Handoff on the draw. Third down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 28.
They get to him. Leonard Little with his 5th sack of the season. 4th down. The Broncos are lining up to punt this one away. Takes this one back to midfield. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Bolger will hand it off. Fields makes the tackle. Jackson gains 8 yards on that play. Here's the pass. He goes up high for the catch. The stop was made by Bailey. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football. But you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
But at least the play will only result in a 2-yard loss.
Good teamwork that time on the part of this defensive line. The blockers just could not get the job done.
Passing. He's there for the catch. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Not sure if he got in. It is going to be 6 points.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Josh Brown adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 31. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Someone jumped early down there. So the penalty will put them back in a 1st and 15 situation. Defense closing in. Hurst will be dropped in the backfield. Leonard Little is making his presence felt big time. That's his 3rd sack. He rolls out to the right. He's dragged down on the play. And it's hard to believe they still trail in the game with this kind of individual defensive effort.
It almost looked like the offensive line didn't know who to block on that one. Sometimes the best part of blitzing is you create situations where the offensive line have to all think, have to all be on the same page. One guy messes up and it's over. The Rams did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Avery fields it at the 39. Brings this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Rams looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Gets the pass out. Got a man, complete, and he's hit hard. Burton with his 6th reception. He rolls right. Gets the ball away. Pass is complete. Bolger has passed for 400 yards in the game. the end zone. Tipped away.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Passes, end zone. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
Are permitted access to the press box.
Hit as he passes.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. So after that kick, the score is now the Rams 23, the Broncos 43. Runs over tackler. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Here's the throw. The tackle was made by Laurinaitis. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Passes to his left. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Passes on the move. The stop was made by Laurinaitis. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Rolls right. Passes it. Still perfect on the drive.
The Broncos are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
So, at the end of 3, our score is the Broncos 43, the Rams 23. The Broncos are in control and should wrap this one up with a score right here as we begin the fourth quarter. Hurst has completed every pass on this drive.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Hands it off. He gets out to about the 25-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Breaks free. He makes his way to about the 6 before he's gang tackled. Another run. Scott makes the tackle. That's a 3-yard gain.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Dumps it out right. That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game.
And he's going to remember that one. That was tremendous execution right there. They saw an opportunity, saw the hole, brilliant throw, terrific catch, and a good score.
It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. They get him at the 30. The Rams will set up shop at the 30. Bolger with the give. Davis was there on the tackle. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock. A run call here probably is not a very good idea.
Tackle is made by Hill. Here's the give. Jackson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Throws it short. The stop was made by Wilson. Steven Jackson making his 8th grab. They give it to the tailback. And he's depleted at the 35-yard line. Jackson gains around 6 yards on the run. Makes the short throw. Tackle was made by Brandon Marshall. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Those types of throws really begin to frustrate a defense over time because their coaches always tell them, don't sneak up, don't pressure those short passes, let them have those. But the more of those you give up, the better chance you have of eventually coming up with a big play as the defense gets frustrated.
The pass is away. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Pollock was there on the tackle. Robinson makes his 3rd grab. Gives to the back. Dumerville tackles him for a loss at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
The stop was made by Tim Crowder. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
Passes to the end zone. Champ Bailey was defending on the play.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Brings it in. Butler makes the tackle.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
There for the catch.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Huge pressure by the defense. And he brings in the high pass. Hurst has been unstoppable. That last connection gives him 500 yards. Up and good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Brings it back to the 23. They'll take over at the 23. They hand it off. The stop was made by Davis. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it. And that clock keeps on ticking.
Dumps it out left. They can't bring him down.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Throws it. Is there for the catch. Robinson with his 4th catch of the game. 1st and 10. They hand it off. Runs right through the tackle. McBath was there on the tackle. They line up at the 44. Hands it to the back. Banda Kane was there to bring him down. I expected to see them pass it here.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
He's tackled around the 20-yard line by Lloyd. Burton has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Give to the tailback. They'll score. Touchdown.
I don't think there's any question about that one. The defense was looking past. They got popped on a run and just could never find the halfback on that one.
Point after is good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Brought down at the 27. The offense will take over at the 27-yard line. Hands it off. Witherspoon makes the tackle. Moreno gets about 4 yards on the play. Throws it. Laurinaitis gets his hand on it. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. He throws short, and it's completed. Scott is there on the tackle. Lloyd with his 8th reception. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Scott. Scott is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Throws it short. There for the reception. Fletcher is there on the tackle. Pass completed for a gain of 8. They'll give it off here. It appears to be short.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a 3rd down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32.
Watch it, D.
Bolger hands it left.
They haven't been easy yards to pick up, but in a hard-fought game at the end of the day, especially in the second half, you start seeing running plays working a little bit better than maybe what they did in the first half when that defense was fresh and really flying around out there. Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Jackson, the ball carrier. Bailey makes the tackle. They pick up 9 there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Gets the pass away. Comes down with it. And he is able to hold on to it. Mark Bulger has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game. Again, he'll get the call. And we have a flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Offense. Repeat, first down.
First and long now after the penalty. Gets the pass off. He catches another. The stop was made by Brian Doppler. Robinson with his 6th reception. Bulger hands it off straight ahead.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
They'll give it off here. Did he get there? It is going to be 6 points.
One score's nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And our score, the Rams 37, the Broncos 57.
They had to see that onside kick coming. I'm just a little surprised at the lack of urgency, the complacency on a play like this. You better not get too comfortable with this lead, or it could disappear quickly.
Gives to the back. Loose ball. They'll pile up for it. Dawkins grabs it up. The Broncos take away possession.
Every once in a while, it turns into a fist fight going for those loose footballs, and that time he made the play.
Short throw to the left.
I tell you, as a defense, you don't mind giving up a little dinky throw like that to the tight end. That's good defense.
Buckhalter gets the ball. Gains his way to the 30-yard line before he's dropped. Again with the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He needs to get the pass off. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? They rule it incomplete.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
Tackle was made by Laurinaitis.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Drop at the 25. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. Short pass to his left. Across midfield. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. Mark Bulger is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. End zone. Was it the right call to try to pass it there?
Yeah, I really do think that throwing the football in that situation is a much better option. You know how hard it is to try and run the ball in on short yardage situations. You got to put the ball in the quarterback's hands. They just didn't get it done.
He's brought down at the 40 by Barrett.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
They'll give it off here. Chamberlain is there on the tackle.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
The halfback with the carry. They get 2 yards, and that makes it 3rd down. They tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. He just showed off his incredible leg strength there. What a kick.
Wow. Can you believe he made that one? That's my expert analysis there. Wow.
Hit and dropped at the 27. 1st down now and 10 to go. He throws right. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. They rule it incomplete.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
Passes to his left. He breaks the tackle. That's a 10-yard gain. That'll make it 3rd down. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Throws it short. And it's knocked loose. Goodman had the coverage on the play.
4th down.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Flips it out short. And he caught it. Caught and dropped.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on 4th down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
Hardy was the intended receiver. Short throw. The Rams just took their 1st timeout. And they got it. St. Louis calls a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. Passes the ball. He makes another catch. To the 20. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Mark Bulger throws his 3rd TD pass of the contest. It's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. With just over a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is the Rams 50, the Broncos 63. King was there to bring him down.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
St. Louis will take a timeout, and now they have no timeouts remaining. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They line up at the 42. They'll work the right side. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He really came through on that long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
Hit and dropped at the 22.
Well, this game was a lot closer than the scoreboard is indicating, and I'm sure the coaches are disappointed they let this one slip away. They had a real shot at winning earlier, right before the opening kickoff.
Moves to his right. And they get to him. That's all from St. Louis. Stick around for our post-game wrap-up.